scrolling through Twitter the other day, and I came across a video of GlitterForever17 thrusting a turkey with passion. That's when I decided I need to know more. What's going on? I mean, we all thrust those turkeys with passion in the privacy of our homes, but she's posting it online. What's going on? Huh? How did GlitterForever17 go from DIY, edible school supplies, eat your calculator, to letting a DIY blow-up turkey eat her edible lower body parts? Jelly gummy edition. Oh, we have to talk about the recently viral turkey Thanksgiving video.
Well...
Hey, it's Lucas. Welcome back to the Chan Chan. From full face using only nail polish.
Hey, Glitter Critters, it's Breland here.
To hey, Glitter Critters, watch me cover my whole face in glitter on my OnlyFans.
I decided to start an OnlyFans.
What did you think I was gonna say she was gonna cover her face in? You're disgusting.
Disgusting!
This is worse than when Miley Cyrus went from innocent Hannah Montana to dry humping inanimate objects. Or when Hilary Duff went from Lizzie McGuire to... Actually, Hilary Duff hasn't really done anything explicit. Has she? Am I out of the loop? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Hilary Duff is the only child star that hasn't humped inanimate objects on live television. I said it.
I'm not jealous.
I'm ready to investigate, y'all. Let's take a deep dive into this GlitterForever17 mess.
Before we find out why GlitterForever17 is thrusting deeply into turkeys, let's start from the very beginning, sis.
Part 1, how it all began.
Hey, Glitter Critters, it's Breland here.
If you aren't aware, GlitterForever17 is the username Breland made for her YouTube channel, where her very first video was uploaded almost a decade ago. While working retail at a local mall, GlitterForever17's YouTube journey began with typical beauty, lifestyle content, such as quick and fun messy bun, and fun and festive 4th of July fashion. Early on, she even attracted the attention of a local news station, and GlitterForever17 made her way onto the silver screen.
YouTube.com/GlitterForever17 is what I am known as on YouTube.
Things were looking up. So what was it like doing YouTube back in those early days?
I loved it. I miss those old days. I was like such trash and I didn't know what I was doing. Just going back and watching those old videos, it's like nostalgic.
Did you get views right away, or was there ever a point where you were like, oh, this isn't going anywhere, I'm just gonna stop?
No, it actually did get views, and I wasn't even planning on like pursuing YouTube. I had created a little video for like friends and family.
Yeah.
And I put it on that YouTube channel. I just put this little video together and I uploaded it, and then people actually started to watch it, and I don't know where the heck they came from.
Wait, so the very first video got a bunch of views?
Yeah.
That is crazy. You always hear these stories about YouTubers starting and they're like, it took a full year before anyone watched, but the first video was a hit.
It got 1,000 views the first day, and then it just like, I guess it took off from there, and I was like, oh, so people want to watch me.
Part 2, the rise to international interweb stardom sensation begins. Back in 2015, 2016 YouTube, there was a dark corner of the website that consisted of everything DIY Galaxy Slime Gummy Jelly Edible, EOS. It seemed like everyone was making gummy shit. It was the gummy shit era of YouTube. It was beautiful. People were eating weird stuff, all while being covered in Galaxy Slime. Everyone was doing it, sis. I wish I could pretend I was above it all, laughing at these people like, what are you doing making this edible gummy slime stuff? What are you doing? But deep in the abyss of the Lucas channel, there's some jelly ketchup slime videos. They're somewhere. I think I even made a Kim Kardashian edible DIY ass. I did that. I noticed once you started doing the DIY, jelly, EOS, edible videos, that's when things really started to blow the F up. What got you on that type of content?
So the EOS lip balm was really big back then. I was thinking like, how can I make my EOS tutorials different from other people. And I would go through and I would just like comb YouTube to see what ideas were taken, what have people done and what have they not. Yeah, so I was like, nobody's ever done like an edible EOS before. Nobody was doing edible stuff. Look, I came up with that.
Did you actually start the whole edible thing? That's still today in 2020, it's still like huge on YouTube. Oh my God, that is insane. Like it's still going. Honeybee
Really?
ASMR, eats edible gym equipment. You really started that.
That's one thing I do have, is the fact that I really started the edible trend and I started the period hacks.
Being on your period's pretty gross, so get you some baby wipes and use them every time you change your pad or tampon to avoid smelling like a tuna sandwich.
Yes, those were iconic. The gummy DIY era of YouTube is when breland's GlitterForever17 channel really took the F off. Before she messed around with blow-up turkeys, her channel blew the F up. She was doing DIY floppy hats made out of donuts, DIY EOS lip balm that's also pregnant somehow, for some reason. She made lip balm that was pregnant. Knocked up lip balm. She did that. She even did some DIY period life hacks every now and then to spice it up. Those were my favorite.
Create DIY pad decor like this.
Millions of people tuned in, and they could not get enough of the giant Jello pregnancy EOS DIY lip balm of it all. GlitterForever17 was the DIY edible channel, girl. You were doing it.
I was the edible bitch, yes.
You don't have to answer this, but I'm gonna ask it anyway because I know people wanna know. What was the most you made in 1 month during this giant Glitter Forever edible era?
All right, so let's get into the money. And I don't tiptoe around this shit. Like, I tell it like it is, even on my new channel now. When it comes to the money, I was making like tons of money. Like,
It was just rolling in.
Yes, I was getting brand deals. I had gotten my brand deals up to, I think the most I did was with the Kylie and Kendall app. It was like a gaming app where you can like change the hair colors of the little avatars and stuff.
Oh my gosh, Kendall and Kylie were using GlitterForever17.
I like to think that they possibly saw my videos, but I made $60,000
Damn!
off of that one brand deal.
Kendall and Kylie pay.
Those bitches know how to make people happy.
GlitterForever17 was out here living the YouTube fantasy. The views, they were flowing in like a period. Cause she made videos about periods, you know? Like I wouldn't just say that. I'm bringing it back to, you know, the period life hacks. The views were flowing like a period. That you can use DIY life hacks on. No matter how many videos Breland did, there always seemed to be something else she could DIY Jello gummy EOS lip balm-ify. She bought a lakeside mansion with her new YouTube coin. And all in all, GlitterForever17 seemed to be living the dream. What was your life like during this whole channel blow up? Like, how did you deal with just working at a mall to years later, now you're getting millions of views, all this money is coming in? Like, do you think you handled it well?
I knew what I was doing as far as like making the money, but because I come from like, I would say trailer trash, which is what I used to be. My mom's gonna kill me for saying that because she's like, don't talk about us like that. Like we used to legit lived in a trailer. We had nice things, but still like I've been poor most of my life. So whenever someone like that comes into money, it can be very overwhelming. You don't really know what to do as far as like handling it and making sure it's going to the right places.
Yeah.
So I should have had a financial advisor or something, but instead I just continued to work. I continued to build up this nest egg. I got to a point where I was like, okay, I've been working so hard. This was after a couple of years of just constant working. I had about $400,000 in the bank. I was thinking I was doing right with my money. I want to buy a house. I wanted it to be on a lake and stuff like that because that was my dream, to be by the water, like a lake and stuff. Big mistake. So I found this house that I liked on a lake. I ended up buying it. God, it was a lot of drama with buying that house. and I get it, and like literally everything starts to break. It becomes a money pit. So I had to start renovating, which in turn made my bank account go lower, lower, lower.
You thought you were just getting this house and you'd pay the price and it would all be good, but then the house started falling apart and it just was one thing after another. And I love how you've been so honest with your whole journey online.
I won't be living here for much longer, and that's what happens when you lose all your money.
This is real life. This happens to people all the time.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm gonna be from now on, because in the past when I did Glitter Forever, I was just constantly hiding behind this persona. It was a complete persona. The entire, hey Glitter Critters, it's Breland here. Like, it was all just a fake bitch, okay? So I wanted to start being a real bitch, authentic. I wanted people to start seeing my personality, like my real personality, which is what this is, what you see on my new channel. And so I decided to just start documenting all of the shit that was happening to me, because I figured I could also look back on it later and be like, yeah, I used to be there, you know?
Yeah.
And now I'm here. And I feel like it also helps people who are also going through it. Like, even people like me go through this shit.
Despite the internet success, Breland's personal life wasn't as bright and colorful as her YouTube thumbnails might have suggested. She seemed to be going through an out-of-nowhere divorce, and then moments later being remarried to someone new. There was trouble in paradise. For all of us nosy hoes, what happened?
I was with him for 10 years, okay? And I was completely faithful the entire time. He was with me through all the money, through all the poor times even. We were just like a team. We'd always work together. But I have to say, he worked for a long time to take care of me when I was out of a job. So I could at least give him that. But eventually I started making money, and I also caught myself just like feeling really depressed in the relationship. I feel like our relationship turned from romantic to more like it's gonna sound kind of like incestuous, and I'm also from the South, so this is even worse. But he kind of turned into like a brother type, friend type person to me. I started catching feelings for Slava, which is my current husband. We had met through YouTube, we had talked through Twitter a lot. I technically cheated on my previous fiance, if you want to call it cheating. I mean, I guess it is, but I was cheating emotionally for a really long time because he's from Russia and he didn't have any papers to come over to the US. We had to meet in other countries. So that's
No, it was like 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, except it's like way worse than what they show on there. Like, the whole process is insanely long.
So that explains why you had to get remarried so quick, because it was literally the only option.
Exactly. He tried to come to the US on like other visas, but he'd always get denied because you have to have something to prove that you're not going to leave your country and, you know, come over here and stay. We knew that we wanted to be together. What happened was Mark found out, and I was going to tell him anyways. I was planning to go home from that trip and explain to Mark, you know, this just can't go on. We need to separate. And so I had to tell him, like, I'm sorry, I don't love you anymore. And it was hard to say that, but I had to just tell him. I mean, it's not something to be proud of, that's for sure.
Part 3, When Glitter Falls. Breland's upload schedule began to become inconsistent. YouTube trends changed along with the YouTube algorithm, and it was starting to seem like everything Breland had worked for years and years was starting to crumble. She even made the classic YouTuber video, Why I Left. Every YouTuber who's been on this platform for like more than 7 years has made a video like that. Can you explain why you think the 2016 edible DIY GlitterForever17 era didn't sustain itself? Like, what do you think went wrong?
The problem is the trend thing. I was getting really burnt out on just like constantly following trends. It seems like back then, every week there was this new trend, whether it was miniatures, like stupid stuff like that. DIYs were starting to get completely ridiculous and stupid because it was my fault. I was the one who started doing all the stupid shit. I just couldn't keep up with the trends.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to. And my trend of the edibles and stuff like that was starting to peter out. And then it seemed as though beauty was starting to come back into existence again on YouTube. Because for a long time, you know, like the whole beauty thing was kind of like, man, nobody does that anymore. But history always repeats itself.
Breland continued to make the sort of videos that blew her YouTube channel up in the first place, but maybe she just wasn't passionate about the jelly, gummy, DIY, EOS, pregnancy, Barbie life anymore. Or did she still enjoy it? Did you just stop enjoying making the DIY content, or did you ever enjoy making the DIY back to school videos, or was it always just because it was a trend, or did you actually genuinely like it?
I really had fun with it. That's what I put all of my happiness into. Like whenever I was happy was when I was filming those DIYs and stuff, because my relationship was shit. So like I would put all my effort into YouTube because, you know, like my personal life was shit. I really was happy doing a lot of it, but once it started to get into really stupid shit, you know, like the pregnant EOS and all that,
yeah,
it did well, but money was mostly driving me at that point.
Yeah, it seems like that happens to a lot of YouTubers. Like you start it and it's so fun, and then it starts feeling like a business and it loses the original joy that like made you want to do it in the beginning, you know?
Exactly.
Breland's audience began to become confused with it all. With her seemingly out of nowhere new marriage, she wasn't uploading as much, and some viewers even began to become genuinely concerned when GlitterForever17 started going live on Younow a lot and acting questionable.
I ain't got no fucking mustache, you dumb bitch, because your daddy made sure he ate it off the other night, you fucker.
We've all been there. Sometimes you go live on Younow and you do weird shit. We've all done it.
Eat my motherfucking anus, bitch.
Okay, not everyone has done that, but I mean, me? If you caught me on the right day and I went live, that could be me. We just don't live stream it. Can you open up about the GlitterForever17 Younow era?
Oh my God.
That came up in my research.
After I bought my house, everything, like YouTube, because I was getting so burnt out on YouTube, I just needed a break. I stopped really making videos or caring about the content I was making. So therefore, my money started to dwindle. And so I got to a point to where I had blown all my money on like renovations for the house and stuff. And then the mortgage payment kept coming in. I wasn't able to pay my mortgage. And so I knew in the past, whenever I would troll, I would get tons of attention and I'd make some money. So I figured, maybe I'll just go off. Maybe I'll just say the most ridiculous stuff so I can get that attention and make that money. And I knew I could make pretty big money on Younow. I started doing live streams. I would pretend most of the time to be drunk, high, out of my mind. I would say the most horrible things to people.
It ain't my fault you're an ugly motherfucker every time you look in the mirror.
And what's sad is these people like to criticize me, but they were always coming back to see what the hell I was gonna do next.
Yeah, so
like
the trolling worked.
Yeah, it worked. I made like $10,000 in that 1 month, and I was able to pay my mortgage. So all the stuff you see, it is all fake. Like all the stuff I said, it was a mistake. I wish I would have never done it.
That part of Glitter Forever, we all just cut it out of our minds, don't worry. Within the last year though, Breland's content has even done a whole nother 360. She is going in a whole new direction, sis. Her recent video titles are I Cheated on Him, Why I'm Sad and Pathetic, It's Over. She even uploaded a video called GlitterForever17 on OnlyFans. And my personal fave, I squirt glitter out of my clitter. No! The old GlitterForever17 has left the building. She's gone. Are you completely 100% gonna be adult content now, or what do you see?
You know, honestly, like the beginning of YouTube, I am still figuring out what the hell I'm doing. You know, it takes time to really decide where to go. You just gotta kind of like follow the people, and what do the people like? You know, what do they want to see? What makes money too? But also something that makes me happy. You know, like sex stuff makes everyone happy.
GlitterForever17, did you consider it like a kid's channel, or what did you consider it? So is it hard to like transition to the adult world now?
I never considered my Glitter Forever channel a kid's channel. That was something people just decided to put me in. All the stuff that I did on that channel, like if you let your kid watch that, you're an idiot. It was not a child's channel, and I hate the fact that people put that channel into that category because damn, it was crazy.
Part 4. From DIY to subscribe to see my cream pie. I'm sorry, guys. You guys, it's time. I'm gonna subscribe to GlitterForever17's OnlyFans. I'm doing it live on camera. We're doing this together as a dysfunctional Chan family. Okay, $4.99, not bad. Oh, I could even bundle for 3 months. Is this a Black Friday deal? I'm gonna just do the 1 month and go from there. Okay, you guys, we're in. The credit card has been approved. We're in. Check your inbox now. Introducing Squirts Giving. With Thanksgiving only days away, I wanted to celebrate by helping you de-stress before the big day.
Hello there, darlings, and welcome.
Oh, I love the accent. She has glitter on body parts that I didn't expect. Great. Oh, this was posted December 1st. Merry Clitmas. Baby, hell yes. I'm gonna decorate my pink unicorn Christmas tree topless. Fun. Slow motion twerk? I'm getting my money's worth, honey. That was an experience. I did a whole video deep diving into celebrities' OnlyFans. I saw Trisha Paytas's. Who would win? The OnlyFans battle between Trisha and GlitterForever17. Oh my God, I don't know who to give it to. Honestly, I think they're equal. They show it all. Breland's does involve glitter though, and unicorns. So if that's your thing, go to her. Trisha, I remember got really intimate with what looked like a robot. She involved sex robots, so if that's your thing, that's your girl. I give him a tie. I hate to be that guy, but they tie. The OnlyFans battle of 2020.
So I know some GlitterForever17 interview clips have been featured in the video thus far, but let's rewind to before the interview began.
I've actually known Breland for years because like I said, I did dabble in the DIY gummy EOS part of YouTube a few years ago. She agreed to an interview on the Chan, so we're gonna do that shortly. I've only ever really texted her about like DIY videos, so this will be interesting to hear what she has to say. I'm nervous. You know, in 2020, before even talking to someone face to face on video chat, sometimes you've seen them decorate their Christmas tree topless. 2020 is an interesting time.
Yes.
Oh, perfect, it's on.
Okay, I got it.
Is there an echo on my side or your side?
Huh?
Is there an echo or anything, or is it all good?
It's good.
Thanks for doing this, by the way.
Okay. I didn't hear you, by the way.
Thanks for doing this, by the way. I mean, I feel like we haven't really talked since the mentioned collab days back in the DIY era. I have friends on this website, like we're in a group text, we're texting each other, we're all making shit. Go watch their videos, this is a collab. GlitterForever17, Breland. She's the person who I copied off of with my edible phone case video. Now we're friends.
Yeah, I know. It's a collab.
Oh, we have to talk about the recently viral turkey Thanksgiving video. How did you come up with that?
Well. Hey, baby.
So you're taking the exact same marketing that you used to blow up Glitter Forever in the first place, and now it's applied to the OnlyFans.
Basically fucking a turkey, an inflatable turkey. Let's get that straight. It's an inflatable turkey. I'm not actually fucking a real turkey. Because that is just wrong, okay?
That's where the line is drawn. Do you think the Breland from a decade ago who started GlitterForever17, would she be shocked to that current day you're doing OnlyFans, or is it something that you always kind of fantasized about? Like, oh, I wanna do something in the adult content world.
I would have to say my previous self would be shocked. Like, I would be like, oh my God, did I really do that? And I'm not shaming sex work at all.
Is your family okay with it?
As far as like a tight-knit family, I don't come from that. So that's another reason why I'm totally okay with just going out there and doing crazy shit on the internet, because I don't give a fuck.
Is it going good with the OnlyFans?
Recently, like I said, the turkey video got a lot of views on Twitter. It got like over 1 million. Like, check out my Twitter, watch my turkey video.
What's the general reaction from your audience been with the pivot?
I'm kind of merging the old world with the new world. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of merging this whole Glitter Forever persona and the trolling with OnlyFans. I'm also now shocking the shit out of all the people who used to watch me when I did DIY edibles, and now they're watching me because I'm fucking a turkey and a Christmas tree.
Do you ever get worried that like maybe you're gonna regret showing so much of just like your personal life, your emotional life, and even your physical self online, or are you at peace with it and you're like, who gives a shit?
Exactly. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. And that's the kind of mindset you have to have, especially if you're just a YouTuber in general.
Oh, for sure.
Because I got all kinds of shit on the internet prior to this. Even if I wanted to get like a real job, I would have issues with getting a real job because people now look you up online. So I'd be screwed.
I'm gonna do a quick rapid fire OnlyFans game. I'm gonna throw out an idea and you can either say yay or nay if it's gonna happen.
Okay.
Is there a group orgy with half a dozen glitter critters in the future?
Possibly.
It's a possibility, y'all. What about getting spanked for 24 hours challenge?
Ow.
Yeah, is it an A?
Hell no.
What about DIY EOS lip balm vibrator?
Oh my god, that was one of my ideas.
Oh, what? We're on the same
Written
wavelength.
down. So I'm definitely doing that for sure.
What about edible phone case penetration?
How the hell is that supposed to work?
I mean, you'd have to fit it.
Yeah, I could figure that out. I'll just stick anything in there.
What about jelly gummy butt implant surgery? You'd make your own DIY butt implants and actually surgically insert them into your body.
But wouldn't they just like disintegrate?
Yeah, I haven't thought that far through.
Yeah, that's a little extreme. A hard no. But I really want to get butt implants.
So this one seemed intense in my mind, but after you've explained the whole Christmas tree thing, I don't think this is gonna really shock you. Banging a piece of slime.
How do you do that?
I mean, I guess that might be hard as a girl, but you could figure it out.
I could like shove it in there, like stuff my turkey with it.
We're brainstorming.
Yeah,
So-
like I need to get with you because I like your ideas. Like we need to brainstorm together.
Just to end this, what is something that you think people get wrong about you?
It depends on the audience. Like my current audience on my breland channel, they know me, but I feel like a lot of people on my other channel, which is a completely different breed, they get wrong the fact that I am not actually an idiot. Like I'm not this stupid, airheaded person, I guess, that they think I
Yeah.
am. I'm not that persona that they think I am.
So we've both dealt with the craziness of going through the ups and downs of YouTube because we've been on YouTube for so long. It's always an up and down game. What advice would you have for someone who's currently on the first rise of their YouTube career?
Do all you can while you can, because most of the time you're always gonna fall, whether it's really far down or whether you just like start to lose momentum. It's never gonna be super heightened all the time. Get your coin while you can. That is my advice to someone rising.
You heard it here first from GlitterForever17 herself. Now,
Yes.
the last question, what is next? Are you just really gonna be focusing on the OnlyFans, or is there more stuff in the works for GlitterForever17 YouTube?
I'm gonna be continuing OnlyFans. I'm gonna have like the crazy ass videos on there. Also normal videos too, of like sexual things. But I'm also planning to rev up and start up Glitter Forever again and start doing like really crazy DIYs, like even crazier than usual. Make
I
sure
am
you
excited
subscribe.
for that.
Yeah, make sure you
Subscribe,
subscribe to
y'all.
become an official Glitter Clitter.
Links below. Well, thank you so much for doing this.
Well, you know, I'm here to talk all the time, so if you want to talk to me, let me know.
Oh my God, for sure. Well, thank you so much.
I wish you all the best, and I hope you have a glitterful day.
Oh my God. Well, there you have it. We learned a lot. We've been on a journey together. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that notification bell so you never miss another video by me. I feel like I've been on a roller coaster of emotions, and I'm gonna go. Bye.